This world is full of wonder. Attempts to understand the universe reveal a startling realization. The forces that govern its atoms and molecules remain, in many ways, beyond our full understanding. Science discovers how one phenomenon influences another, how different parts interact and connect. But what remains elusive is the deeper origin of the mechanism that links everything together. This is an astonishing fact that you may not know. If we gathered all 8 billion people and removed the empty space within the atoms that make up our bodies, the remaining volume would fit inside a sugar cube, just about 1 cubic centimeter. This would be nuclear matter, similar to what exists in neutron stars. This is because 99.99% of an atom is just empty space. Strangely enough, all solid things in this universe are made up mostly of empty space. Atoms surrounding us are built from fields, invisible forces that attract or repel particles. Today, we know several types of fields, including the gravitational fields, electromagnetic fields, and quantum fields. Here is a simple analogy. To build a house, one needs a framework or load-bearing structure made of frames. Then, the empty spaces between the frames of the skeleton are filled with material to create solid walls and roofs. The fields around us act like skeletons, organizing the particles within each atom and forming what we call our universe. The particles themselves also behave not just as discrete points, but as waves. They also create their own fields. The vast emptiness within atoms that make up our bodies is shaped and structured by these fields, which follow an invisible blueprint, a hidden order that governs how every atom should behave. Imagine a ping pong ball bouncing off of a table. These bounces aren't classical collisions between solid objects, as we might assume. Instead, they're interactions between fields, invisible forces that define the boundaries of both the ball and the table. Fields are not made of matter. They are not substances or things. Fields are not truly real in the tangible sense. What is real are their manifestations. Fields are only detectable when something interacts with them. The electric field, for instance, describes the force that would act on a charged particle if it were present. Without a test particle, the field does not reveal itself as anything material. But when a particle feels a force and starts to change its direction, this is because the electric field is at work. Fields can only be sensed by the right particles or by special instruments. Our eyes, for example, detect oscillations in the electromagnetic field. A field is something that exerts a force on an object. They are directives for action assigned to various regions of this universe. Fields are the protocols that determines how objects experience force, change their properties, and move. Every point in space knows these laws and follows them, contributing to a grand, ordered system. Scientists discover these rules by using particles to probe different regions of space and constructing mathematical models to describe how fields behave. Fields have properties and boundaries. All physical fields propagate at or below the speed of light, ensuring that no information travels faster than this universal limit. Fields as the enforcers of physical laws, containing us within the structured reality of atoms. They act as a leash, preventing us from perceiving the reality that lies beyond the material world. To visualize this, imagine a computer game of ping pong. A virtual player hits a virtual ball against a virtual table. The ball responds according to predefined rules. One could say a field determined how the ball moves and rebounds. However, these rules do not exist within the game itself, but in the underlying software program. To the virtual player, the ball's motions appear real, but the law governing the movements of the ball exists in a deeper, invisible layer. The software running the game. If a player within this simulation possesses intelligence, they could reverse engineer the properties of the bouncing ball and construct a mathematical model of the field that governs its motion. Their theory would capture the essence of a design implemented in the software by the creator, who, from the perspective of the game, is not material since he does not belong to the virtual world. He designed software and left it running, and virtual people can perceive the traces of his thoughts by observing phenomena in the simulated world. This is why many people believe that science has the power to uncover the mind of God, the architect behind the universe's design. The simulation hypothesis offers a visually compelling explanation of the concept of fields as a set of intelligently designed instructions originating outside the world of matter. We still don't know why this hypothesis so effectively captures the strangeness of our world, but the fact that it does, and offers such an intuitive framework for understanding, might point to something profound. That we are living in a kind of simulated reality, one built atop a deeper informational layer, one that generates the intricate scenery of this grand theater we call existence.